Which do you like to open thy presents? You will love it!
Hocus Pocus 3 is officially underway, and there's a good chance that the Sanderson sisters will be back for another adventure. Screenwriter Jen D'Angelo described the project as being developed with full idealism, sharing in an interview with EW in October 2023 that they're still in the story phase and exploring various exciting details. D'Angelo expressed enthusiasm about revisiting the magical world of Hocus Pocus, eager to delve into new characters and expand on Hannah Waddingham's role in the upcoming movie. Despite the excitement, details about when the movie will hit Disney Plus are still up in the air. Disney chief Sean Bailey confirmed the development of Hocus Pocus 3 back in June 2023, following the success of its long-awaited predecessor on the streaming platform. Anne Fletcher, who directed Hocus Pocus 2, is set to return for the new installment, as reported by The Wrap. While Hocus Pocus 2's ending seemed conclusive, a post-credits scene hinted at the possibility of the Sanderson sisters returning for more mischief. With that being said, the question on everyone's minds is, who will be in the Hocus Pocus 3 cast? It's hard to imagine the third installment without the iconic Sanderson sisters, Bette Midler, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Kathy Najimy, as they are truly the heart and soul of Hocus Pocus. Whitney Peak, who starred in the sequel, echoes this sentiment, telling EW, "They can always come back. It would be hard to create a third movie without the Sanderson sisters because it's their movie. They are Hocus Pocus." However, while there's a strong desire from fans and cast alike to see the sisters return, Najimy has hinted that they might have concluded their journey with the roles. "I feel like we're done," she shared. "I guess never say never, but I feel grateful that we got to do it again. I don't know that there are plans for a third one." Bette Midler, known for her role as Winifred Sanderson, expressed openness to reprising her character if the right story came along. "If there was a third one, of course I'd sign on," Midler said, reflecting on the sisterhood dynamic in the films. "I can't imagine what the story would be, but I love Winifred, Sarah, Mary, and our relationship. It's good for women." As for Doug Jones, who played Billy Butcherson, it seems unlikely he'll return after his character's peaceful resolution in Hocus Pocus 2. With no other major character deaths, the door remains open for the rest of the Hocus Pocus 2 cast to potentially return, including Whitney Peak, Becca, Belissa Escobedo, Izzy, Lilia Buckingham, Cassie, Sam Richardson, Tony Hale, and others. Screenwriter Jen D'Angelo hinted at expanding Hannah Waddingham's role as the Mother Witch in Hocus Pocus 3. "We've only scratched the surface of Hannah Waddingham's character," D'Angelo teased. This suggests a deeper exploration of the witch's powers and backstory in the upcoming movie. The young trio who led Hocus Pocus 2 also seem eager for another round. Lilia Buckingham, discussing possible storylines, mused, "If there's a third, I want one of us to get corrupted by power. I just know it would be Cassie." Whitney Peak shared her enthusiasm with Hollywood Life, suggesting a plot involving the discovery of a second black flame candle and the ensuing chaos. What's more, original stars not featured in Hocus Pocus 2 have expressed interest in returning. Jason Marsden, the voice of Binks the Cat, enthusiastically confirmed he'd absolutely join Hocus Pocus 3 if given the chance. Vanessa Shaw, who portrayed Allison, added, "Yeah, it's such a fun story. Having us reminisce about this makes it that much more fun, and the fondness keeps growing." Omri Katz, who played Max in the original film, welcomed the opportunity to return to the franchise after the third movie announcement in June 2023. "Yes, I would return if Disney approached me," Katz affirmed. "It would be an honor to return, hopefully with some of my fellow castmates, and make a fun addition to the franchise." Furthermore, the plot of Hocus Pocus 3 hinges on how Hocus Pocus 2 sets up a potential sequel. In the second movie, the Sanderson sisters are resurrected when Becca inadvertently lights the black flame candle in the woods with her friend Izzy. This act triggers a series of events that bring Winifred, Mary, and Sarah Sanderson back to life, much to the dismay of Salem. Although the candle is destroyed in the climactic battle at the end of the movie, a post-credit scene hints at another twist. Gilbert's cat, a pivotal character in the sequel, is seen wandering around the magic shop until it stops in front of a box labeled BF No. 2 Candle, suggesting there is a second black flame candle in existence. However, the fate of the Sanderson sisters takes an unexpected turn in Hocus Pocus 2. Rather than meeting their end with the sunrise curse on November 1, Mary and Sarah became unintended victims of Winifred's quest for ultimate power. Winifred's spell aimed at reuniting the trio instead sends her on to an unknown realm, presumably some form of afterlife. The question now lingers, can another black flame candle summon them back from this afterlife? This certainly leaves ample room for speculation about the direction of Hocus Pocus 3. Whitney Peak reflecting on the possibilities shared with EW, it's an open-ended movie, so much could happen next, both extremes too. If there is a next movie, Peak continued, we could be, our coven, much older, but the Sanderson sisters could come back and we'd have to kick their asses again. This sentiment captures the essence of the potential conflict in a third installment, balancing the legacy of the Sanderson sisters with the evolving powers and challenges faced by the new generation of witches. The dynamic between the original trio and the younger witches, including Becca, Izzy, and Cassie, promises to be a central theme. As the torch passes to a new generation of magic wielders in Salem, the looming possibility of the Sanderson sisters' return adds a layer of suspense and nostalgia. Director Anne Fletcher's approach to keeping the story open-ended allows for exploration into new character arcs and expanded lore within the Hocus Pocus universe. This creative freedom could lead to fresh interpretations of familiar themes while honoring the beloved elements that fans cherish. As discussions and developments continue, one thing remains clear. Hocus Pocus 3 has the potential to weave a spellbinding tale that captivates both longtime fans and new audiences alike. Whether the Sanderson sisters return from beyond or new threats emerge in Salem, the magic of Hocus Pocus is set to endure in unexpected and thrilling ways. Recently, there's been speculation about whether the Mother Witch character will make a return in Hocus Pocus 3. Hannah Waddingham's enthusiasm to revisit her role could signal a potential reprisal, though her busy schedule, which includes commitments to projects like The Fall Guy, the Garfield movie, and Mission Impossible 8, could pose a challenge. However, if Waddingham prioritizes her love for the character and the Hocus Pocus franchise, there might be room for her to make a comeback. Additionally, other new adult cast members from Hocus Pocus 2, such as Tony Hale and Sam Richardson from Veep, could also be considered for a return. However, decisions about who will be asked to return will likely solidify as the film progresses beyond the scripting stage. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below.